everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining, and if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe. I upload videos every week on beauty, fashion, lifestyle, all that good stuff, so if that does sound like something you'll be interested in, please don't forget to subscribe down below. Before we get into this video, I just want to say a massive thank you for everyone who's subscribed to my channel. We have just got over 100 subscribers, which is actually crazy to me that 100 people have subscribed to my channel, because honestly when I started this I genuinely didn't think anyone would want to watch my videos. So thank you so much for subscribing, watching, commenting. It doesn't go unnoticed and I'm so grateful. I know it's not all about numbers, and 100 subscribers to some might seem like nothing, but to me that was a very big milestone, so thank you so much. So for today's video I am actually going to be testing out a Chanel bronzer. Now I have bought this bronzer probably like 4 or 5 months ago and I've never used it just because it's such an expensive product, and I really wanted to be able to get to kind of know everything about the product before I stuck it on my face and used it. So that is what we are going to be doing today. So if you want to see how this Chanel bronzer turns out, please keep watching. So as you can see, I have done my base already. I've literally just used all NYX products, so NYX primer, NYX Born to Glow and NYX concealer. They are my favourite, well, by far my favourite base products at the moment. They're the kind of ones that I'm reaching for every time that I do my makeup, so to keep it as fair as possible, that's the base that I've used for today. So this is the Chanel bronzer that I'm going to be testing. It's the Les Beige, I don't know how to pronounce that, and it's quite embarrassing because I did really well in my French GCSE, but I can't say since I was about 14 that I've done any French, so I'm really sorry if I'm butchering that, but this is the one that I am using. I believe there are 2 different types and this is the slightly newer one, but again, don't quote me on it. So as I said, I bought this a couple of months ago and I think it retails for about £47.50, which sounds crazy for one bronzer, but the reviews and stuff that I'd seen on this were like insane, and this is basically like the god of all bronzer. By the way, I do have a top on. It kind of looks like I've just sat in a cardigan, but I do have a top on. So yeah, apparently this is meant to be amazing, which is kind of why I bought it. It's meant to give you a really like beautiful bronzy glow, which, as you know, that's exactly the type of thing that I want from my makeup. This is also more of like a cream bronzer, which again I've never used, so I do have my Too Faced to kind of set it down with once I've kind of tried it. So yeah, let's get into it. Honestly, the pot, like, I kind of don't want to use it just because it looks so beautiful, but the colour of this, so I am going to keep it pretty simple in terms of like brushes and stuff. I want this kind of testing and review to be as good as possible, so I am going to use my angled brush that I use all the time to apply my bronzer. I much prefer using an angled brush for bronzer because I really think it helps contour your cheeks and stuff and kind of pull all your makeup together. So this is what it looks like. I think I'm just going to swirl my brush around it. So I've got kind of that much on my brush. I am going to take my mirror and just use my mirror then so I can see where it goes. I tend to just follow like where my cheekbones are and go slightly underneath. Okay, so I've literally hardly used any of that product, but I'm sorry, that colour, what? Oh my goodness, that colour is actually beautiful. And you know what I love about this bronzer as well is that you can see the glisten in it. Like, I've got a few brush hairs that are like stuck in it at the moment, but you can see the sort of like glisten that it has, which honestly is ideal because I love a really dewy sort of makeup look. So if this bronzer is kind of gonna do that, I'm obsessed. Okay, so I will zoom you in slightly. It's quite hard because I have got the window here, so it kind of takes the light off it a little bit. But I have just put the bronzer on both sides of my cheeks. The glow that I get from this is actually insane, and the colour is beautiful. Like, I am actually obsessed. I hope that you can kind of see the colour as well as I can. Obviously, I will do like, I'll take a picture and stuff and like put it up on the screen so when I'm finished, so you are able to see like the finished look. But honestly, The application of this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. As I said, I don't really tend to use cream products, so I was quite nervous as to how this was going to sort of apply on my skin, but honestly, that colour is so, so beautiful. I am just going to finish and just go over on my forehead like I would normally do. So I'm just going to brush it really lightly on my forehead. Okay, so I've finished applying the bronzer. Okay, so I have finished applying the bronzer. I really, really hope that you can see on camera the sort of difference that it's made to my skin. I feel like my skin looks a lot more glowy. I feel like it looks like it's got a bit more colour in it. I absolutely love this bronzer. I think that what I love about it the most is that you don't need a lot of it, but you can just keep building it up without it looking really over the top. I think as well it's definitely more of a natural sort of glow. It does say that with this bronzer, so it's not going to be one that you kind of put on to do like a full glam. I feel like this would look so nice when you're on holiday and your skin's kind of bronzed. You would literally just have to put a tiny bit of this over your face and it would be like glowing and just look really, really healthy. So yeah, I am literally obsessed with this bronzer. I think it's so beautiful. The colour is perfect. It's nice and dewy. There's a bit of a shine to it. Like the colour is ideal. It is going to give you more of a natural glow, but I absolutely love it. I am just going to go over it with a little bit of my Too Faced just to kind of set it in place, but honestly, like the colour that it's given my skin and just that extra bit of glow, I'm obsessed with. I'm just going to go over with my Too Faced just to set that in place. So I'm just going to finish off my base then just to see how it takes with putting other products on top. So I am going to use my new blusher from NYX. This is the Sweet Cheeks Matte Bronzer in the shade Daydream, which looks like this. A really cute like pinky colour. So I'm just going to do this now. Perfect, so the blush has gone on. Again, it's a really nice like peachy tone. I feel like that's made such a difference. I feel like blusher really does make your skin look really healthy and just really, really nice. So I'm just going to go off camera and do my eyebrows, just because doing eyebrows on camera gives me anxiety. But then I will be back and we can do the final review of the Chanel bronzer. Okay, so I am back. Brows are on. As always, I literally just use my NYX, what is this, micro brow pencil. I love it. It's very similar to the Benefit pencil, but like literally half the price, so I love this. But yeah, so this is kind of the final look. I didn't want to go too over the top. I've tried to keep it very minimal just so that we can kind of like appreciate the bronzer in all its glory, but honestly, I am obsessed. I know it's quite difficult to see the colour on this side because of my window right here, but I hope that you can see the kind of colour that it has added to my cheeks and the rest of my face. I absolutely love this. It's exactly what it says on the tin, healthy bronzing cream. My skin looks healthy, it's definitely bronzed, it's glowy, it's subtle, but there's definitely a difference, and yeah, I highly recommend this. As I said, I kind of wish that I didn't love it as much as I do because it's not the cheapest product in the world, but I feel like this you'll be able to use with makeup, without makeup, on holiday. I highly recommend this. I know it's expensive, but it's definitely worth the investment, and I'm so happy that I actually took the plunge and bought it. So that is it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed. I've only done a few of these testing videos before, so yeah, let me know down below if you enjoyed. Do be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below because I have lots of content coming your way. But yeah, that is it from me. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you all very soon with a brand new video. Bye!